It's another lady of the house kind of day, and today we are on day 25 of a dress a day in May. Welcome back, ladies. Today we are going to be discussing necklines, but before we get into that, I wanted to share today's dress, which is by Indigo Rose. This is also a Ross find, and I really like this dress just for summer especially, but it was good for spring as well. It's so flowy, and just the material is made out of 100% rayon. I think the lining, there is an underskirt to it. Actually, there might be, there's a lining on the inside as well. So that one is polyester. And it's a shorter lining, but it pairs well with a slip too. And I'm fine with the lining in here, so I'm not cutting it out. And there is a slit in the front section of it, which comes above the knees a little. And it just doesn't really show much, but because I wear a slip underneath, it catches anything that I wouldn't want shown. So I would recommend wearing a slip with this. But I think that this dress is perfect to go to the park in, a perfect picnic dress, just to enjoy the summer in. And I love having those options. It's more of a maxi style dress. The flutter sleeves are very pretty. I wouldn't say that I would wear this anywhere just because of the print of it. It's, more of that playful print, but I don't know. To me, it just doesn't feel appropriate to wear in all settings, really. It's more of a casual style dress. It has these gold buttons down it, which are very similar to all of the buttons from that one dress that I actually shared on Sunday. So it has that same neckline. So let's get into necklines. Today we are speaking to our dear dressmakers, and I would love to talk just about necklines. So I feel that there is a perfect neckline when it comes to a V-neck, and this is that perfect neckline. I feel that it covers everything that I really like it to cover. That is not to say that I do not go a little lower. I feel that there is a certain amount that I am comfortable enough exposing, but I also draw the line at different things as well. So when we are discussing necklines, I think that it's really important to let our dear dressmakers know how much we love to cover what we have. So that way they're not on full display, especially when we are discussing ladylike behavior, just ladylikeness, then we're not trying to showcase the ladies, okay? So that is what I think is really important when considering necklines. Now, of course, not everybody feels that way, but then we're not discussing ladies, are we? So we are just simply speaking of ladies here. I think that pretty much all ladies have a different degree of what they consider to be modest and what they are comfortable showcasing, sharing, not sharing, all of that. But anyway, without getting too deep into that, I just wanted to discuss necklines and how more and more today we just see the plummeting necklines in these dresses. One of my viewers made a really good point about how you could have a beautiful dress that is long enough, but then it's like they're cutting corners elsewhere, or they just feel like they have to have some kind of cutout in general. So I agree with that. In a lot of dresses, there have been way too many cutouts, way too many, just too much skin showing. Maybe it's the back that is completely exposed. And so then that would keep us from buying the dress. So necklines, we are looking for lovely necklines, okay? We are looking for necklines that cover us completely so we don't have to wear something underneath, although I do advocate for the slip. But a lot of ladies, and there we go. A lot of ladies do not want to have to layer something to cover what our dear dressmakers did not. So just pay attention to that. I would say if you are trying to design a dress, design it with a lady in mind and what she really does not want to showcase to everyone. A higher neckline like this is the perfect neckline to me, and I really do benefit from a V-neck. I think that it just looks less constricting. It balances out my head size and my body size. All of that I think works well together. But I also am just completely in love with the ballet neck or the boat neck. Now the problem with this is that of course you would run into an issue when it comes to bra straps. Most of us ladies, actually I would say every lady, does not want her bra straps to show. So making sure that there's something either built in right up here by the neckline to keep bra straps in place would be an added benefit. And then also just opening that neckline up to expose this area right up in here is very elegant, but doesn't show too much. So that is really my favorite neckline, just that ballet neck right there. I would say it's more pronounced than a boat neck. I do have a boat neck style dress and I really like that one, but I still feel that it is a little too high for me to feel as if it's perfect. So I do like a little bit more upwards of here. So this is just my preference though. I think that it really looks so lovely and elegant. And then we have necklines that are square necklines, which are also a very elegant style. How many dresses do I have? I know that I have that cream one, which I've shared, which I really love that neckline. And it's also on my profile picture. It's one of my favorite dresses by Gal Meets Glam, but that has a nice square neckline. I know some really prefer the square neckline over V-necks. And then there's also the scoop neckline, which is very beautiful too, as long as it doesn't go too low. Being able to, have a neckline that doesn't expose too much, I think is what a lot of us are looking for. So if you are a dressmaker and you are trying to consider what dress is best to design for your market audience, I would consider raising those necklines a little bit, not too high. We're not talking, some do like the very high neckline, but just giving us some space, but just a little bit goes a long way. So please, dear dressmakers, consider your necklines and just how you can really make some beautiful, elegant dresses for those of us ladies who like to cover a little bit more. So if you have anything to add to this conversation, please let me know in the comments below. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've covered every single neckline, but that's okay. Those are, the main ones that I wanted to cover today, the elegant ones. So thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.